want it, get it, don't ever give up, you got it. You wanna make it, then chase it, no one can stop you. They're gonna hate you, but let them hate you, that's fine. Cause if they stand in your way, then you gotta leave them behind.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Samuel Burns, and welcome back to the South Alabama Dynasty. We are in Week 14, taking on the Idaho Vandals this week at home. It is senior day for a lot of guys on our team. Jay Jones being the notable one, the best running back, probably in school history, rushing for over 3,000 yards. But before we get into just, you know, the Dynasty and whatnot, I want to say sorry for not getting this up sooner. I know this episode was supposed to be up over a month ago, but I had to take a break. You know, it's not real life comes first, and when the new year came, you know, a tragedy kind of happened in my community. One of my friends, yeah, I wasn't like super close with him, but he died suddenly. So I just kind of stepped away from YouTube. I felt it was more important to focus on real life. And then I got back to school, and I wanted to finish the semester strong, so I just focused on finals, tried to get my grades up, and I did so. I finished with like a 3.5 GPA, so that's pretty good. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So real life comes first, guys. I'm sure a lot of you know that. I'm sure a lot of you will appreciate that. But I'm getting this episode out to you guys nonetheless. We are ranked number 7 in the nation following our loss to Georgia State last week, as they jump up to number 22 in the polls. We do have a rematch with them in the conference championship game, so this game we are playing really is meaningless. As you'll see, the Heisman race, Bilal Marshall is your front runner still, and Jay Jones jumps up into the top 10 after a pretty good game against Georgia State, rushing for 140 yards. And you'll see the bowl projections. Now that we lost, we are no longer projected in the same bowl game, I don't believe, but we still are projected to go to the Orange Bowl, and that will happen if we do end up winning the conference. But odds are, I'm just gonna go ahead and say odds are, you know, it's just, who knows if it happens. You know, you never really know if you're gonna get into a BCS bowl game. I mean, even if we're projected to go there, even if we do win, there is that chance that we don't get into that bowl game that we want to. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into this pregame.
The harder you work, the worse it gets. At least it seems that way. They have to find a way to relax, play to their capabilities, and try to find something that can give them a little bit of confidence. That does it for us here on the NCAA College Football Pregame Show. Enjoy the game. We'll see you at the half.
Alright, so this could potentially be a trap game. You know, Idaho, they're not the best of teams, as Kyle Clifford, very first play of the game, is getting 30-yard reception. As you'll see, he's having a pretty decent year, not on the touchdown standard, but he's up near 600 yards receiving, and that's always good. And then right here, just like that, we're on the board 2 plays, and Dejan Funderbunk's in with a 39-yard touchdown pass from Heisman frontrunner Bilal Marshall. But like I was saying in the beginning, you never really know if we're going to get into a BCS bowl game, even if we're projected to go there. You can always get snubbed. So, I mean, we just got to take care of business this week and next in the conference championship. And, you know, we'll have a shot to get in a BCS game, but you never know. So anyways, guys, 4th down and 5 here for Bilal Marshall. And we were kind of in that no man's land, so Marshall's just going to go ahead and take off right here. And he is going to get hit pretty hard, but he's going to hang on to the ball. That is a 12-yard rush for Bilal Marshall. He has 10 on the day so far. Now 2nd down and 6. Marshall is going to fire on the right side, and it's intercepted right there by Hawkins. Just kind of an inadvertent throw. Didn't really see the defender right there, and that is going to be intercepted by Idaho. And now Chalich is back to pass, and he'll fire on the right side. He finds Marquand Major for the 23-yard reception. And that'll move the chains for Idaho right there, not right now. But 1st down and 10, Chalich is going to keep this one on the read option, taking up the right side. He's got the 1st down, he's hit hard, and he fumbles. Fuller forces the fumble, and E.J. May picks it up. So that is now a turnover apiece right there. for both teams, each having a turnover, the interception by Marshall, and then that fumble right here. So very next play, Marshall, man in motion, isn't going to throw the screen right there. He's going to roll to his right. He has some guys closing down on him. He's just going to chuck it up, and just a bad throw as it is intercepted again. So 2 interceptions in the first quarter for Heisman frontrunner Bilal Marshall, something he hasn't done all day, or all year really. And then you'll see offensive pass interference. All right, I don't really see how that could have happened. It was completely overthrown, so I'm not sure where that call came from, but didn't really matter. They declined it, as they will get the ball back now. 3rd down and 6. Challenge is going to be sacked right there by Grice, and that is going to bring up a 4th down. Great sack right there by Cordy Video Grice. He is having a phenomenal year at the defensive end position. Now 4th down and 13 here on the punt, punting to defending returner of the year, Kyle Clifford. He's going to take this one at about the 42, and he's going to take this one up the left side, and he's going to get down inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. As a 33-yard return for Kyle Clifford, the reigning returner of the year. And now 2nd down and 10. Marshall is back to pass, and he's going to go ahead and take off running. He has over 1,000 rushing yards this season. It's really rare to see a quarterback throw well, not necessarily throw for 1,000 yards, but run for 1,000 yards, and he's also thrown for over 3,000 yards. So really successful season, and definitely the reason he's the Heisman frontrunner. As backup running back Billy Cooper is going to get in the end zone right there on the run play and make it 14-0 here in the first quarter. And now Challenge is going to fire on the left side for Marquand Major. That's an 18-yard reception with about a minute 54 remaining, but they wouldn't really get anything out of that. Would end up having to punt on that series. So Marshall gets the ball back here, 1st down and 10, and he's going to look on the right side for Chavarez Smith. That is a 23-yard reception for Smith. And now 1st down and 10. Marshall is back to pass, and he's going to go over the middle for Dejan Funderbunk, and that is a 19-yard reception for Funderbunk, his 2nd catch of the day. He's up to 58 yards receiving along with that touchdown. Now 2nd down and 10, handing off to Jay Jones, the senior, playing his last game here in Lad Peebles Stadium. Makes a great juke right there, and he's going to get 15 yards. So end of the first quarter, it is 14-0. The number 7 South Alabama Jaguars are on top of unranked Idaho. Idaho hasn't obviously been very successful, but nonetheless, we got to take care of business, as Jay Jones is going to get in the end zone right there for the 2-yard touchdown run, make it 21-0. And Jay Jones with the rushing touchdown here, his final game in this stadium. Definitely going to miss him next year. Hopefully Billy Cooper will be able to fill in. Now 3rd down and 7 here for Idaho, and it is Terry Jackson on the right side with the 16-yard reception, and that'll move the chains for Idaho's. Now 2nd down and 11 later on the drive on the 30-yard line. Chalish is back to pass. He's going to find his man right there. That's Terry Jackson again on the right side, and he is taken down inside the 5. Touchdown saving tackle right there, but nonetheless he gets 29 yards, bringing up this 3rd down and goal for Chalish and this Vandals offense, and Chalish is going to go ahead and find Jacob Sandin for the 12-yard touchdown, and that is his first touchdown of the day. Pretty good start to the game for Chad Chalish. He is 8 of 11 for about 125 yards and a touchdown. As you'll see, Ohio State on upset alert in the game. Michigan only down by 3 with 10 minutes remaining. So we'll see if the number 1 team in the nation can hang on in this one. You know, it definitely would have helped us more if we were still number 3 in the nation, but nonetheless, it'd still be a big upset. So Marshall now is back to pass. He's going to go deep. He's got a man, and it's caught by Dejan Funderbunk. 28-yard reception right there. Funderbunk making his presence known. And now 1st down and 10. Marshall's going to keep this one on the read option, and he's got some space up the middle. Marshall could go all the way, but he's brought down from behind, and there's a flag on the play. We'll check out what it is, and it is a clipping foul on the offense, so that run is coming back. So that'll make it 1st down and 9. We technically still gained yards from that, but nonetheless, Challenge and the offense is going to get the ball back here after we end up having to punt, and Montel Gardner is going to bring down the Idaho receiver right there after a huge gain. And now it's 3rd down and 10, and Chad Challenge is in the shotgun. He is back to pass, and he will fire on the left side for a diving Dion Watson. A 17-yard reception right there for Dion Watson. His 2nd catch of the day. Now 2nd down and goal. Challenge back to pass. He's going to go in the end zone to a wide open Fabian White, and that is a 10-yard touchdown reception. Challenge's 2nd of the day, makes it 21-14. South Alabama still on top, and now Bilal Marshall doing what he can do, being crafty, and he's going to find Dejan Funderbunk again, continuing to make plays out across the 40-yard line to about the 34. Huge gain right there for Dejan Funderbunk. Now 1st down and 10. Marshall is back to pass, and he's going to find Matt Harris, the leading receiver, probably the best receiver in school history, as he's going to get his first catch of the day for 24 yards. But we wouldn't be able to convert on that drive. So 21-14 your score at the half, as the Vandals are making this a game against the number 7 team in the nation. Obviously, our 2 turnovers aren't helping. We're completely outgaining them in yards. It's, what, 303 to 188. So our defense has been fine, especially on the rushing front, only allowing 3 rushing yards. But Idaho has the ball here, 3rd down and 10. 10, and Chalich is going to fire, but he's going to find the wrong team as Devin Earl is going to get the interception right there, and that is the second turnover of the day for the Idaho Vandals. Now 3rd down and 3 out of the Wildcat formation. Jay Jones is just going to take this one and get those 3 yards, so that is going to be a first down for the Jaguars as he's up to 57 yards rushing here in his final home game as a Jaguar. And now 1st down and 10. Marshall is going to take this one on the read option, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to go up the left sideline, and he's got some more space after another missed tackle, brought down at the 4-yard line. A 33-yard run for Bilal Marshall, showing why he should win the Heisman. We wouldn't be able to convert on that, so it's 4th and goal, and I end up, like moving my thumb at the end of that kick, and I end up shanking it, and it hits the upright and is no good. So we get no points out of that drive. As you'll see, Ohio State does end up taking down Michigan as the Buckeyes secure a spot, most likely in the national championship game. We'll see actually what happens. They still have the Big Ten championship, obviously. But 2nd down and 3 now as Chad Chalich and this Vandals offense is going to get back on the field. So a 27-yard reception right there for Deion Watson. Our pass defense is just really bad, has really historically been bad. We've never been a great defense. It's always been our offense that has made the headlines. And there's a 20-yard reception right there from Marquand Major. But it brings up a 4th down and 1 later in the drive, and they would end up getting a false start penalty, kind of shooting themselves in the foot. So they end up having to kick a field goal instead, not being able to tie up this game. Trying to pull off this upset on the road. But their field goal would barely squeak in the upright, makes it a 4-point game. So 2:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and Bilal Marshall is going to keep this one on the read option, and he's going to take this one on the left side, and he is going to be brought down after a 12-yard gain. Bilal Marshall continuing to show why he should win the Heisman, averaging over 10 yards a carry almost 10 yards a carry this game. And here we go, dumping off to Jay Jones on 3rd and 11, and Jones does what he does best, gets the tough yards. 13-yard reception right there for Jay Jones, his first catch of the day. Now 1st down and 10 later than drive, handing off to Jay Jones up the middle, and he's got some space before he's brought down. That's a 13-yard run for Jay Jones, and he's up to 84 yards rushing on the day. Now 1st down and 10, handing off to Cristobal Denham, the 3rd-string running back, up the middle, and he is going to be brought down after a 17-yard gain. Cristobal Denham, that is his, obviously, I don't think it's his first rush of the year, but it's his first rush of the game and probably his only rush of the game. As we get to the end of the 3rd quarter, this is still a ball game, 21-17 your score, as we do not get any points up that quarter. We've really been shut down. We were up 21-0. They've scored 17 unanswered. We'll see if we can get back in this game here. I mean, not necessarily back in the game. We're in the game, but we're not like in the game, if that makes sense. Like mentally not in the game. But Jay Jones is going to get in the end zone right here and give us a bit more of a cushion. 28-17, 11-point lead. But Chad Chalich and this offense, they've been going all day. As you'll see, Marquand Major is going to get the 13-yard reception right there. And now 1st down and 10, Chalich back to pass, and he's going over the middle for McKenzie, and that is going to be another 1st down right there. James McKenzie with the 16-yard reception. Now 3rd down and 3, Chalich is going to throw out on the flat, and it's a bad throw, and it's intercepted by Horner, and he's got a lot of space in front of him to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, 30, 25, 20. He will go. Touchdown, Jaguars, and that is the 3rd turnover of the day for the Idaho Vandals, and that one was a huge one. The 2nd interception of the day for Chad Chalich, but this one ends up in a Jaguar touchdown. 35-17 your score, 18-point lead. As you'll see, Chad Chalich trying to come back from that pick 6, finding Deion Watson on the left side. Now 4th down and 18, Chalich back to pass, and he's going over the middle and throws it right to Desmond Lavelle, who's just going to get down, not risk a turnover. So that's the 4th turnover of the day. Now 4 minutes remaining. Marshall back to pass. He'll fire on the right side. Finds Kyle Clifford for the 22-yard touchdown reception. That is his 4th touchdown on the year, I believe. Makes it 42-17. As we'll get a studio update. And number 2 Kansas State goes down. Number 17 Texas takes them down 38-21. And that definitely would have helped us if we would have won that game against Georgia State. We would be most likely number 2 in the nation after this week. But, that's a shoulda, woulda, coulda. We got to win this game. 3rd down and 10, 2 minutes remaining, and Chad Chalich is going to get in the end zone right there. Eric Lemke is going to get the touchdown. Makes it 42-24, but we would end up just running out the clock on our next possession. We win this ball game 42-24, improving to 11-1 on the season. So another phenomenal season. This is a team exceeding expectations. With a conference change, moving most likely to the SEC next year. We gotta come out and we gotta beat the opponents we can beat. Because you might not win every conference game you play. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm sorry this didn't get out sooner, but I hope you guys understand the circumstances I was in. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.